Are you ready to embark on an underwater journey and discover the incredible things found by daring divers? From artifacts of past eras to lost treasures and underwater drawings whose origins will definitely shock you. You are watching the Top Facts Black Channel, and these are the most incredible things discovered by divers. In the year 2011, a 60-meter wide object was discovered, sparking lively interest among researchers and mystery enthusiasts. Some are convinced it was created by extraterrestrials, while others say it is a sunken ship or underwater equipment from the time of the Second World War. A team of divers went on a summer expedition in the Baltic Sea between Sweden and Finland in search of an old ship, but returned with something completely astonishing. The blurred yet captivating sonar image they obtained shows a circular object measuring 60 meters in diameter, featuring traits that look like a man-made work of art. But here is what makes this story even more thrilling. This is not the only strange structure found on the bottom of the Baltic Sea. The second one resembles a monolith and measures 27 meters in length and 6 meters in width. Next to it are 3 peaks, the tallest of which reaches as high as 12 meters. The distance between them is 18. What is this mysterious place? Perhaps it is just the work of nature, or who knows, maybe extraterrestrials have a hand in it. Next, let us try to solve the mystery of the enigmatic sunken train off the coast of Long Branch in New Jersey. At a depth of about 30 meters underwater, there are 2 locomotives that have been lying there for almost 100 years. How did they end up at the bottom of the ocean? This is truly a mystery, and to this day, historians and railroad enthusiasts cannot fully understand the origin of this submerged train. When divers first discovered this wreck on the ocean floor, they were completely bewildered. Because of their small size, the cars on this underwater railway were identified as Class 222T locomotives, a rare type mainly used at train stations rather than for transportation. However, nobody can figure out how these locomotives got there. No one knows if the train was lost at sea or if the vessel transporting the locomotives disappeared. Most people believe the locomotives fell or were swept overboard during a storm while being transported from Boston to New York. Marine archaeologists are researching one of the sunken caves in southern Mexico, which the locals fear. They discovered a flooded tunnel that contained human skulls and other bones that appeared distorted and elongated. Creepy is one word that can accurately describe the feeling of this place. Sacuayam, as this cenote is called, is located in the heart of the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The Maya tribe intentionally altered their appearance from birth to create more elongated foreheads and sharp angles in their heads. Maybe they were trying to imitate their extraterrestrial friends. Now we have found all these distorted skulls and bodies underwater, but the reason these people ended up here remains a mystery. After all, most Maya people were buried either under or next to their homes. In the next episode, a severe drought led to the revelation of a prehistoric stone circle known as the Spanish Stonehenge. It is usually hidden underwater, but with dropping water levels, it has surfaced. Archaeologists are thrilled by this unusual event, but for those who crave fresh water or a relaxing bath, it causes some inconvenience. However, dear viewers, what was this mysterious stone circle doing underwater? Could it be hiding the secrets of ancient civilizations? Now let us move on to the Danube River, which also faced a serious drought. As a result of the drop in water level, more than 20 German warships sunk during the Second World War emerged near the Serbian river port of Prošovo. This discovery unveiled a historical mystery and indicated that many vessels lost during the conflict still remain in the area. We continue our journey, and now we will tell you about a fantastic creature called Magna Pina. It is something astonishing that remained a mystery for a long time to scientists and marine researchers. So, what exactly is this creature? Friends, imagine strange, long tentacles curling in the darkness of the ocean, like ghostly threads creating a breathtaking sight. But the most amazing thing is the size of these tentacles, which far exceed the Magna Pina's body. Scientists refer to it as the long-armed squid. It is unlikely you have ever seen anything like it. If you find yourself in this lake and are not expecting to meet a shark, then just imagine what feelings it would stir in you. Little is known about how this shark statue appeared at the bottom of a Swiss lake. Some Reddit users found out it was made as a decoration for a film called Chocolat, produced by the group La Jeunesse de la Côte. And although we know it is only a statue, there is something undeniably spooky about it. Imagine what stories one could invent about its origin. Perhaps it is the guardian of the underwater kingdom or the embodiment of fears lurking in the depths of the lake. Maybe the shark symbolizes something greater than we can imagine? Let us think about it together. How would you explain the origin of this statue? And what emotions does it spark in you? Write in the comments and we will move on. Imagine this. The year is 1941, the Red Sea. German bombers deliver a fatal blow, and this gigantic ship sinks into the darkness of mysterious depths. Yet despite its fate, the SS Thistlegorm, as the ship is called, has become a real magnet for underwater explorers and adventure enthusiasts. Here in the very heart of the Goobel Strait, there hides a wonderful marine life, impressive in its diversity. The special batfish turtle, graceful barracudas, soldierfish, and schools of jacks. Here, you will find everything you need for an exciting dive. And the most interesting thing is that this place is considered one of the best diving spots in the entire world. However, to fully uncover all the secrets of the SS Thistlegorm, you will need courage and several dives. Scattered at depths of up to 32 meters, you can find the propeller as well as various artifacts such as locomotives, tanks, trucks, and jeeps. Each item tells its own story of the cost of delivering military supplies to the British 8th Army in North Africa. The ship had to take an incredible detour around South Africa to reach its destination, and now, after all these years, it has become a marine graveyard adorned with numerous treasures of the past. Now I will tell you the story of Tiandao Lake in China, where every brick wall and every small house keeps secrets shrouded by a veil of water. Imagine a city that arose more than 1,000 years ago, now resting peacefully at a depth of between 26 and 40 meters underwater. In 1959, this city and its valley were deliberately flooded to create an artificial lake and a hydroelectric power station. But did you know that this submerged city could become a unique spot for underwater diving? Even after all these years, Tiandao has remained almost untouched by time. Houses, walls, wooden items, everything has stayed the same, as though frozen in time. A film crew is working on a movie about this city, and archaeologists never cease to be amazed at how well Xichang has been preserved. The fairy tale hills around the lake are simply mesmerizing in their beauty. About 300,000 people were forced to relocate when the Lion City was deliberately flooded to make way for the hydroelectric project. At a depth of about 25 meters under the surface of Japanese waters lies a stunning stone pyramid. Nobody knows who built it or when, but it exists, and we can explore it. This monument, known as Yonaguni, is located between the Kamchatka Peninsula and the Chinese island of Taiwan, roughly 4,000 kilometers from Japan. Only about 1,700 people live there, but it is famous for its hammerhead sharks. In 1986, this mysterious monument was discovered. People were looking for sharks, but instead found Yonaguni. However, dear viewers, who could have been the author of this mysterious monument, and why was it created? Welcome to the amazing world of Silfra, a fissure located between the North American and Eurasian plates. It lies in Thingvellir National Park in Iceland. This fissure and its accompanying earthquakes date back to 1789, when the tectonic plates began to drift apart. And do you know what is most fascinating? In Silfra, you can snorkel and scuba dive right next to the point where two continents separate. What an incredible feeling! To be in one of the few places on Earth where you can enter the crack of a tectonic plate. And believe me, friends, the water in Silfra is so clear that even at depths over 100 meters, you can see everything, thanks to the constant flow of fresh water. It is one of the purest waters in the world, and you will find nothing like it anywhere else. In Indonesia, breathtaking footage was discovered that shook the hearts of divers. The video shows a dugong in a dire situation. An adult animal was locked in an underwater cage, with a separate cage for its baby close by. Dugongs are a vulnerable species, yet local fishermen had them confined, hoping to make money from people coming to see them. The video shows the adult dugong swimming around the cage, chained. The baby was in a separate cage, but fortunately it was not chained. The divers, horrified by what they saw, asked the fishermen to release the animals. Amazingly, the fishermen agreed. However, there is no guarantee they will not capture them again and keep them in cages. We urge everyone to refuse to support such excursions and to show the world this cruel treatment of animals in order to help bring about change. Divers were shocked to discover 5 skeletons underwater in the receding waters of Lake Mead near Las Vegas. This area was once considered an influential branch of the Chicago Mafia, and now more and more people are leaning toward the idea that the grim discovery is tied to the criminal underworld. Nobody yet knows the identities of the 5 skeletons, but it is believed they could be members of warring gangster groups who died in criminal clashes. The first body was found in a barrel, and a gun was discovered nearby. Authorities report that this person was shot many years ago. It may have happened back in the 70s and 80s in Las Vegas, when the Chicago Mafia's criminal affairs were ruled by the notorious gangster Anthony "Tony Split" Spilotro. According to Chicago's criminal records, mobsters killed more than 1,100 people. This is a truly captivating find that allows us to peer into the dark days of crime and understand how it influenced the city of Las Vegas. Next, let us talk about a stunning creature called the pom-pom anemone. It glides along the ocean floor like a cheerleading duster. They differ from other anemones in that their bodies have a dome shape rather than a column. And the most interesting thing is, even within one body shape, anemones can be of different types. Sometimes they are flattened and sometimes they become big and fluffy, raising their tentacles upwards. But the most surprising thing is that the pom-pom anemone can move, while other species remain rooted in place. Scientists believe this helps them search for food such as plankton or small crustaceans, either by gathering them or by looking for areas where food is more abundant. Moreover, pom-pom anemones can be an important link in the food chain for other animals, as they influence where those animals live and what they eat. For the last 10 years, the crop circle phenomenon has baffled scientists and ordinary people alike. But what if I told you that the underwater world has its own circles? In 1995, near the southern coast of Japan, marine biologists were amazed by artfully arranged circles. These circles, reaching 2 meters in diameter, had such intricate patterns that experts were perplexed. However, everything changed in 2011. That year, researchers discovered a male pufferfish, or fugu, creating these elaborate designs to win the favor of females. Who would have guessed that a simple little fish would become an artist of the underwater world? And now, let us dive into the story of one of the oldest submerged cities. Meet Atlit Yam, a city with ruins that coexist amid the vast beauty of the underwater world. Scientists claim these ruins are at least 9,000 years old, making them among the oldest in the world. The coast of Haifa has a unique granular seabed that aids in preserving submerged structures. Researchers even discovered a fully intact ancient cemetery. Incredibly, they also found insects that died thousands of years ago. However, the main enigma of the Atlit Yam ruins is how the city came to be submerged. Many scientists believe that melting glaciers and rising sea levels gradually drowned the settlement. Others propose that a massive tsunami could have flooded the area. Since the sunken city was discovered only in 1984, research is still in its early stages, and experts eagerly await the chance to uncover many more important facts about this mysterious locale. Friends, what do you think could have caused Atlit Yam to sink? Was it natural disasters, or did flooding happen gradually? Let us imagine that you dive to the ocean floor and come across an incredible marine creature. Meet the grumpiest anglerfish called the sarcastic fringe head. This is a fish with a huge mouth capable of intimidating anyone. They fight with everything, even one another, as if in a strange, prolonged kiss. By the way, this kiss is a way for males to show who is in charge. In this duel, the biggest mouth wins, and theirs can become 4 times larger when opened. These fish live at depths of about 70 meters along the California coast in the Pacific Ocean. So the next time you go on a deep-sea dive and end up with a black eye, you will know whom to blame. Stay alert, and remember that an encounter with this fish can be unpredictable. Our next discovery takes us into the astonishing realm of the deep oceans, inhabited by a creature known as Lasiognathus dynama, or, as it is called, the wolf trap angler. It was first spotted in the northern part of the Gulf of Mexico, but these fish are found worldwide. And here is what makes them so special. Lasiognathus dynama has an advanced hunting system. Behind their strange heads, there is a luminous organ that helps them lure prey. Imagine you're a small fish living at a depth of between 1,000 and 1,500 meters, where no sunlight penetrates. Suddenly it appears before you. The poor victims do not realize they are swimming straight into the angler's mouth. The shining light blinds them, and they literally end up in the angler's jaws. It seems evolution played a cruel joke on the little prey. So friends, these were the incredible underwater moments caught on camera. If you enjoyed it, do not forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and watch our previous interesting episodes.